Hello, amazing viewers. Welcome to MathsWonder. I'm truly grateful that you found your way to my video. I'm an international online maths tutor with over 17 years of experience and more than 13,000 hours of teaching students from grades 4 to 8 across the USA, Canada, Australia, and India. My passion is to make maths simple and enjoyable for everyone. In my videos, I cover each topic from the basics to advanced levels, breaking them down into easy-to-understand steps. I promise that by the end of this video, many of your doubts about this topic will be cleared. So I invite you to stay tuned, watch till the end, and embark on this wonderful journey of learning maths together. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insightful lessons. Thank you for being here. Stay curious, keep learning, and let's make maths wonderful.
So the today's topic is multiplication of fractions. How you will do it, multiplication of fractions, okay? So as you know it, the multiplication is repeated addition, right? If 4 times 4, that means 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, right? It's a repeated addition. Multiplication is repeated addition, right? Everyone know it. Similarly, four times 1 over 3. If it's written like this, so what you will do? 4 times 1 over 3. So 1 over 3 you will write it 4 times with the addition. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
You will write it 4 times 1 over 3. So 1 over 3, when you add it, what you will get? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It's a 4 times 1 over 3 because denominator is same. So you will write like this. So it will become,
Yes.
it will become 4 over 3. Right? 4 over 3.
Yes.
4 over 3 means 4 times 1 and 3 times 1. So what we did it here? We did it product of numerator. We did it here product of numerator 4 times 1, and in the denominator what we did it? Product of denominator 1 times 3 or 3 times 1. 4 times 1 is this, and you can write it 1 times 3 is 3. That comes the result 4 over 3, right? Because you always remember 4 is single, that means it's a 4 over 1, right? That means 4 over 1, as you know it. So 4 times 1 is 4, 1 times 3 is 3. So it's a, so what we did it here? Product of numerator 4 times 1 and product of denominator 1 times 3. Got it? Right? Now we can write some steps, or you will understand how come this. So what is the format of the product of the fractions? Okay. So multiplication is a repeated addition. As we know it, the same concept will apply for the fraction also. Only the difference is product of fraction is product of numerator over product of denominator. So what is the format? Product of fractions is product of all product of numerators over product of denominators. For example, the question is 3 over 4 times 7 over 9. So you will check product of numerator. 3 is the numerator of this fraction. 7 is the numerator of another fraction. So you will product it. 3 times 7. Now over 4 is the denominator of the first fraction. 9 is the denominator of the second fraction. You will do the multiply or product. So you'll get it this one, right? Now first you will try to reduce here only or simplify here only. If possible anything. You know it, only simplify numerator with the denominator. Any numerator with the any denominator. We can't be simplify with the neighboring numbers. So 3 you can simplify with the 9. 3 times 1 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So what will be the result? 1 times 7 and 4 times 3. So the answer is 7 over 12. Final answer is 7 over 12. So when you product these two fractions, your result will be 7 over 12. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if the questions already given in the proper or improper, then you will do this. Okay. Suppose, should I rub this? Done?
No.
So this is the another example. If one fraction is given in the mix and another is given in the proper, always remember convert mixed fraction, if any, into improper fractions. So first you will convert into improper. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5 over 2 times 14 over 50. Right? First of all you will convert into the improper. Then you will check, can we simplify something? Yes, of course. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Another simplification is also there. Yes, of course. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. Whatever is left it there, you will multiply the numerators of all the fractions and then multiply the denominator of all the fractions. So 1 times 7 and 1 times 3. When you multiply it, you will get 7 over 3. The simplified answer. Okay. So whatever question is given in the mix, first of all you will convert into mix. Then simplify it if possible. Okay. Then multiply the numerators of all the fractions. Okay, then in the denominator multiply the denominators of all the fractions and then multiply it. You will get the final answer. So the next topic is proper fraction with the whole number. How you will multiply proper fraction with the whole number. Suppose this is the box and we have shaded one part only. Okay, one part shaded here. Here also the same 3 equal parts. We have shaded one part, right? So how you will write it in the fraction? Tell me. How you will write it in the fraction, this diagram? Adrit?
Yes.
How you will write it in fractions? 1/3.
2/3.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this is also 1/3, right? What is the conclusion here? Yeah. So when we have shaded one part each, and when you add it, what you will get? 2 shaded part, right? Because we are adding here 2 shaded part. So what we did it here? 2 shaded part. The same concept apply in the multiplication. Because 1/3 plus 1/3, how you will write it in the multiplication? 2 times 1/3, isn't it? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
2 times 1/3. And we have already learned how to multiply it. Numerator,
Yeah.
what? Multiply the numerators of all the fractions. It's a 2, and multiply the denominators of all the fractions is 3. See, your answer becomes same. If you use the shaded strips or if you use the mathematical way, your answer remains the same. So the shaded strips represent 1/3 area of each rectangle, right? Both are the rectangles, right? So the shaded strips represent 1/3 area of each rectangle. So the two shaded strips taken together represent 2 1/3. Yeah. So 2 1/3 means 1/3 add with 1/3 you will get 2/3. So you can represent this also by a picture. Now, suppose another example is, suppose we have a square and we are dividing into 4 equal parts. And the shaded strips represent what? 1/4 area of each square. Yeah, 1/4 area of each square, right? How you will represent with picture?
One 1/4 plus 1/4.
So how many boxes? Yeah, how many boxes you will shade it? 3, right? So your answer becomes
Yeah.
3/4. Same thing when you do with the calculation, bacha. So 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. Can you write it? 3 1/4. 3 times 1/4. Yes. And what is your
Yes.
formula of this process? Multiplication of fraction. Multiply the numerators of all the fractions over multiply of denominator of all the fractions. So your final answer is 3/4 if you use the formula. If you do this method, then your answer becomes same. 3/4 with this method, 3/4 with this method. See? This is the beauty of the method. So you can use any method, but yes, this is the picture method. So the shaded strip, shaded square represent 1/4 area of each square. The 3 shaded strips taken together represent 3/4. 3 times 1/4, that is 3/4 of the square. Now see this concept of operation of in the fraction. Of. If of is written in the any operation, that means the meaning is multiplication. For example, try to understand the example. Here is each shaded portion in this figure, okay, represent half of 1. Yes, what is represent?
Yes.
Half of 1. Half of 1. So both the shaded portion together will represent half of 1, right? How you can write it? Half of 1, right? Half of 1. Half of 2, because this is 2, so we can write it 2. Half of 1, half of 1, you can write it half of 2, because we have 2. So half of 2, when we combine the two shaded half parts, we get one whole, right? When we combine two shaded of half, then what you will get the result? One full, one whole. One whole.
Yes.
So what is the concept? If it's written half of 2, half of 2 means it's a 1, or you can write it half of 2, you can write it half of 2 like that. Okay, so then you will get 1. So basically there is 3 variations now. If half shaded part, so you can write it half plus half, you will get automatically 2 over 2. If you precise way, if you write it in the precise way, 2 over 2, which is 1. The second variation is half of 2 is y, half of 1 plus half of 1, you can write it half of 2. Here my explanation is for. If for word is there, that means this for you will replace by multiplication sign. So half of 2 means half multiply by 2. You can write it like this. And I'm writing in the other way also. Suppose this, right? So half of 2 means half times 2. When you simplify with the fraction rule, multiply the numerators of all the fractions, multiply of denominator of all the fractions, and then simplify, you will get 1. So the concept is of means multiply here. Always remember, whenever you will see of word in the any equation, any part of the simplification questions, so always replace by multiply sign. Okay, understood? Now this another example is 2/3. So how you will write it in the of form? 2/3 of 2. Yes, 2/3 of 2, because 2/3 part we have 2. So you can write it 2/3 of 2. How you will simplify? With the diagram. 2/3 of 2 means how many shaded part here? Check. There are total 4 shaded part. So you will shade 4 part in this rectangle. So what is the meaning of this? How you will write it? This is 1 whole and this is 1/3. So how you can write it? 1 over 3, right? 1 over 3. When you simplify, when you replace of with the multiplication sign, numerator multiply with the numerator, denominator multiply with all the denominators. So you will get 4 over 3. 4 over 3, when you convert it into mix, or this mix you will be converting into the improper, you will get the same answer. See? So of means multiplication. When you simplify with the of concept, when you simplify with diagrammatically, then your answer becomes same. So what we have done it here, of replace with the multiplication sign. So what is the meaning of of? Of means multiplication. This is the concept.